Okay, so I've successfully created all my e-covers. If you go into your resource folders under created e-cover, you're going to see all the covers I created using the online service, online cover creator. And just using that same basic procedures, I just use a template. You duplicate your object in Photoshop into the template and align them, turn off the template you used, and then save it as JPEG. Same procedure. Okay, now I'm going to import all these images into our working document and position them. To do this, I need to open these images in Photoshop. You can just select everything inside this folder, right click, select everything, click on it, hold shift down, and click on the last one down here. Right click on it and simply drag it into Photoshop. Just drag it into Photoshop like this. Oh no, that didn't work out. Sorry, that didn't work out. Just open each one of them. Open each one of them. Right click. Open with Adobe Photoshop. Okay, that one has an error. Right click. Open with Adobe Photoshop. One. Come over here. Go back to your files. Just open all in Photoshop. And I already have them open right here. So these are all my imported images. Basically, I'm going to go through them one after the other, putting them into my working document. Okay, I'm going to align them. Yes, starting from the created ebook, from the layer named created ebook, I'm just going to come over here, duplicate layer, take it into our main working document, and then come to the next one. No, let's go down and align that one first. Let's go into our working document. And this is the image we created earlier. It's our working document. Notice how large it is, so we need to scale it down to size. Let's scale it down. Now, solely for the purposes, I'm going to leave it like this. But in the actual image we're going to code, this one is going to be an image that is going to be at the middle. You might not understand what I'm saying now, but later on it's going to be clear to you. So let's just carry on. I'm going to hit enter. That size is enough. Notice we have a little bit of reflection right underneath here. That's not supposed to be so, but we're just going to make it do that for the meantime. And going to the next layer that you opened, right click, duplicate it into your working document. Okay, come to your working document. Here is it. Same procedure, transform it down. Transform it down. Place it somewhere here. Just make it large, so take it down. Somewhere here. Let's just say here. Okay. With your enter key. It's good to close these windows so you don't lose track of the one you copied and the one you haven't copied. So I'm just going to duplicate this one. Transform it down. Transform it down. We're done with this. We're going to close it up. Created ebook 2. I think we already have this one. Okay. So we're just going to close this one up. I think we already have it. Created software box. This is a software box. Duplicate layer into your working documents. Okay. And take it down. See, we're going to scale it right down to size. Just hit enter. Bring this one this way, bring this one this way, bring this one somewhere here. Let's bring this layer up so it's in front. Okay, that's how our design has taken shape. It's taking very good shape. So let's bring let's bring in the last few remaining elements. I'm gonna do that very fast, with very little explanation. Just try and keep up. Next one. So this is the back of our credit card. Let's import the front first. This is our membership card. Just gonna place it somewhere here. Just apply a drop shadow to it. So it's visible in the option. Drop shadow. Adjust the shadow a little bit. Adjust it down. Okay. The values are 4 for distance and 5 for size. Angle 0%, opacity 75%. Okay. Now we can just close up this one we've imported. And then let's import the back of the membership card. Click layer. Working documents. So it's basically the same procedure. Same procedure. Ctrl T. I'm just gonna skew this a little bit so it can see it's lying down. Hold down Ctrl while placing your cursor here. And then do something like this. That should be the magic. So I'm gonna get this here. Okay, notice how it now looks as if it's lying on the box. Now we're going to bring in a few more other elements. On the second thought, no, let's just leave it like this. I'm going to use the remaining available space over there to show you something. How to make highlights, how to style your headline text, how to style your main headline text. Okay, and before we slice the image, we're also going to make a few modifications, but that will be for later. Let's just work with this for now. Okay, and I think that's all for importing our design. If you like, you could duplicate this. Hold down your Alt key, duplicate this layer this way. Open this one, this one, this one, this one. For a fuller effect, just hold down your Shift key and move. Just make copies of it. Copies. Copies. Just make copies. Still make another copy. Another copy. Okay, it's taking shape already. So that's that. Use it as a basic display, first display. Now I'm just gonna apply our headline text. Okay. Select your text tool. Same way you always not apply text. Same way you first apply text. Select a color you can easily see. I'm just gonna type in this. over here. Space, more headline. Say more catchy. Okay, so I'm going to seize this opportunity to explain to you how to use do-dos and highlights in marketing mini site design. Now, if you did buy the graphics pack, I want you to go into the graphics pack and look for the folder for do-do graphics. Do-do graphics. Open it up, you're going to see arrows. These are do-do arrows. Okay, and you see them. You have so many arrows. You have the asterisks. All these are used for emphasizing different points in your design. These are cycles. These are underlines. Now we're going to make judicious use of this in what we're about doing right now. Now, before we use our do-do, let's just create some shadows. Now, our canvas is actually already filled, but you recall in the marketing mini site, your site will be a whole lot. The height of the site is a whole lot longer than this. So you could either adjust your canvas size right here, or you could just create a new document, specify this particular size, and create blank white and highlight graphics. Okay, and but for now, let's just create our shadows. I'm going to actually place a shadow. I'm going to place a shadow somewhere here. And I'm also going to create a reflection effect on our ebooks to make this material sitting down on a shiny surface. So just hold on and watch closely. First of all, what I want to do is to select the layer that corresponds to our ribbon. This is our ribbon. Create a new layer underneath it. Pull it downward, and then use your selection tool. Make a tiny selection, something like this. Fill it with black. Select black. Use Alt Delete to fill it with black. Deselect it with Ctrl D. Now go into filter and let's see. Go into filter and then go into blur, Gaussian blur, and crank it up a bit until you have shadowy effect. There you have it. It's up to precise, let's say 6.6. That looks right about okay. And, let's see, let's take it down like this. Okay, that's okay. 5.3 is okay. Now that's one shadow, but that's not the effect we're actually going for. What I'm going for is a rounded kind of feel to our design. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually rotate this, Ctrl T. I'm going to rotate this a little bit, something like this. Nope, too much. Just going to rotate it back. Back so it stands out. Hit your enter key, press Ctrl T, hold down your Ctrl key and just scale this down like this. Hit enter, go up again, watch. It's a bit out of point, but that should do. Let's rotate it a little bit. Okay. Take your time, have this time consuming, and then also don't rush. I'm gonna now. I think this is okay. It's okay like this. All we should do now, we're gonna use a matrix tool to select. Just select up to this side. Ensure you are actually selecting every area of your shadow of this particular layer. Now you're going to hit delete. What this does is essentially it deletes the layer. You don't see taking effect, but you actually deleted the top part of this. So we actually use this as a shadow for our work, something like this. Can you see this? And let me actually this right up, this headline was actually written on a lifted paper. But that was the our intention for this shadow. We made that shadow for our ribbon. So we're gonna apply it here. Now what to do is this, we're gonna press Ctrl C to copy that layer, Ctrl V to paste it down, and Ctrl T, press Ctrl T to transform it. We're just gonna come into flip horizontal. No, that was a mistake. Just Z, escape. Hold down your Alt key, press your arrow key down one to make a duplicate of that layer, and press Ctrl T to transform it. Right click, click on flip horizontal. I'm going to drag this one sideways. Drag it sideways, just position it somewhere here. So I hit Enter key. There you have it. You now have a whole, your designer has a whole lot more detail. Now these two shadows we just created, you could combine them into one layer. Select the two layers and press Ctrl and E. Repeated use of all these shortcuts I'm actually using will actually enable to master them. I simply merge these two layers into one single layer, something like this. So I can use this in my headline text I'm going to be designing. It's going to make a whole lot more difference and give that perfect finishing we're actually going for. So let's fix the screen and see what we've done so far. I'm actually very satisfied with what we've done so far. So I'm just going to apply a few last minute touches. Now what I want to do now is to select all these layers, select all our e-cover layers, click each and hold down your shift key and click in each and every one of them. Hold down, make sure you're holding down your shift key while you're doing this, and press Ctrl G. That press Ctrl G. What Ctrl G does, I believe you already know, is to group the selected layers. Now you're going to right click on that group and click on create smart object. With that created, and I'm going to need to duplicate that layer. Hold down your Alt key as usual and press arrow key down to make a duplicate of that. I made a mistake. We actually selected our shadow alongside it, so just Ctrl Z to undo your move. Hold Ctrl Alt Z to go back several steps. Well, we have to remove our shadow from the selection. We need to remove our shadow from the selection. Okay. So that shadow is out of the selection. So close that. And now come back to smart object again, like we did earlier. Now duplicate that layer, hold down your Alt key and press arrow key down to really duplicate that layer. What I want to do is this, to flip this layer horizontally. Press Ctrl T, then flip vertical, flip it vertically. Try to look somehow. Let's just do that. Press your layer that already duplicated. So what you're going to do now is to just drag the layer downward. Use your arrow key down to move it downward. Don't get scared. You understand what I'm going to do as soon as we are done. It's not quite coming out as I expected. So let's just take it down. Let's drop the opacity on this layer. opacity, reduce opacity down, reduce opacity. Now you're going to hit enter. That's okay. Now what I want to do is to mask off areas of this image. Create a layer mask. Make sure the layer is selected. Click on your layer mask tool. Select your brush and click inside the layer mask. And then increase your brush size. Select a stable brush, a round, soft brush, not too large or large enough. And then basically just paint inside to remove all those shadows that are actually inside our e-cover. Okay. Notice it's already looking like a reflection, but it's not really very perfect yet. So we're going to reduce the flow of our brush down. We're going to paint along the edge of this to draw it down a little bit. Now, there we have it. Successfully created a reflection on our table. And the last thing we're going to do before we actually end this video is to apply some basic styling to our headline text. Same old basic styling. Blending option and color overlay. Select the color from the background. Okay. Stroke it to white. Okay. Apply a drop shadow. Uncheck this global light. Increase the drop shadow. Okay, so there you have it. You could leave it like this, but trust me, by the time we're done, it's going to be looking like a whole lot better than this. Let's just reduce the size of our font. Okay. Something like this. Control A, Control T. Make sure you Control T to bring up the text box, or you go into your Windows and look for your character box. Windows, your character box, and increase the spacing between lines. Increase the spacing between lines. But we're actually going to bring in some others our doodle into the design. Now let's set an auto. Let's start with 10. Let's make it 11. So that's okay. Apply the changes to the image. Then we're good to go. Okay, let's just apply the doodles. Now, like I was saying earlier, if you did buy the graphics pack, you can go into the graphics pack and look for the folder called Doodle. The first thing we're going to be bringing in, let me look at our design first of all. It's we're going to be bringing our arrows. We're going to use our arrow sparingly. Let's just go over there. Okay, do something else. We're going to bring in our arrow. Let's use this arrow. This one. My system is a bit slow, so we'll just deal with the sketchiness. Now click on this, open it in Photoshop. Now duplicate this layer as usual into our working document. This is the Doodle graphics. This is it here. You have to take this layer up to your famous layer, so it's everything. You can see. Let's flip it horizontally. Put some here. Enter. Okay, we could leave that one like this. Take it up. Now our canvas is actually very small, so that's why we're actually working with every time you keep it packed up. But in the actual site, you're gonna have space. You're gonna we'll actually cut this image separately into one image. So just relax for the meantime. Just don't get scared. So we're gonna come into place as soon as we're fully done. Okay. Let's transform this into bits. Let's turn it. Hit enter. Let's use our eraser tool to delete some part of it. Okay. Here we have it. That's our arrow. Now we're gonna bring in highlights. We're gonna bring in an highlight. If you also bought the graphics pack, you have a folder called highlights. You could either open the Photoshop document contained there that has all the highlights in it. Use your direct selection tool and select the stable highlights that you're gonna be using. Let's make use of this one. Duplicate layer, take this into our working document. And this is the highlights. We need to take this one down behind our text. And this is just when you want to highlight a particular side of your particular part of your headline. Notice how the whole thing is taking shape. Okay, so that's that for highlights. And I'm going to show you how to make use of the circle, the circular doodle. It's pretty much it's very easy. Let's make use of this one. Open with Adobe Photoshop. Now go into here, duplicate layer, and style in the background. Okay. Now that's that somewhere here. You just move it in somewhere here. Now our headline is actually very packed up in the center. That's why there's not enough space to actually implement the pack properly. But in subsequent video, in a video I'm going to create on actually creating your headline, we'll create a separate video on that. I'm going to actually explain a whole lot of all these things to you. Now that's that. Now let's just create a quick button, a very quick, fast button. Okay, I'm just going to leave that for the next video. Okay, so now we've come this far. Basically, you already have a standard working mini site. Another working market mini site. All this the doodle is just an extra addition to the whole finishing to give it even an edge even higher. But in case you didn't buy a graphics pack, you could stop at you could do without the doodle and it will make any major difference. But if you did buy the graphics pack, do make use of the doodle. It's help to emphasize certain areas of your headline, and that will in one way or that lead to better turnover on your mini site. Okay. I'm just going to save my work now and exit. Ensure you get to this point. If you get to this point you're basically a mini site designer now. So I'll see you when I get back.